A U.S. official tells CBS News that North Korean dictator Kim Jong Un plans to meet this month with President Vladimir Putin in Russia for the first time since 2019. They're expected to discuss the possible sale of weapons to bolster Russia's war in Ukraine. Imtiaz Tyab is in Kyiv, Ukraine's capital. Imtiaz, good morning.
Nate, good morning to you. Well, the White House is calling on Kim to cease negotiations with Putin and commit to his promise not to provide arms to Moscow. But it looks like a major deal between the repressive regimes is close.
Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong Un are no strangers. The leaders met in the far eastern Russian city of Vladivostok in 2019 for their first ever summit, where they vowed to boost ties between their nations. Now, 18 months into President Putin's unprovoked war on Ukraine, Moscow wants help from Pyongyang. According to the New York Times, a major weapons deal is on the table, with Kim expected to make the roughly 400-mile journey back to Vladivostok on his armored train to meet with Putin later this month. He will reportedly discuss exchanging a significant quantity of North Korean-made weapons and ammunition for advanced Russian satellite technology, nuclear-powered submarines, and food aid. Whatever's agreed, Putin's brutal war grinds on. At a media briefing alongside the Turkish president, he lashed out at Kyiv's counteroffensive, saying, "It's not a stalling, it's a failure." On a visit to an undisclosed location, President Volodymyr Zelensky met with frontline soldiers. "It's very useful to hear from those who go into battle directly," he said, "to know what's lacking and what needs to be changed." The Biden administration is expected to announce a new military aid package for Kyiv later this week. Weapons that, for Ukrainian forces, can't come soon enough.
Now, this meeting could happen as early as next week, but any deal made to supply weapons could add to the already crippling Western sanctions both countries are under. But neither Moscow nor Pyongyang seems to care. Gayle.
Imtiaz, thank you very much reporting from Ukraine.